Okay, so this is just a quick tutorial on how you can get more than 60 candy in one game of Halloween Simulator. There are a few things you should know in advance before I show you how to get the 60 candy in one game. The first thing is that you should try to avoid staying on one candy too long. That means save time where it's possible. Every second can count. So if possible, click once and already collect the candy, and don't stand there and try to click 50 times and then get it. I still mess that up sometimes, so if it happens to you, it's not really that big of a deal, but it's definitely the biggest time saver. Also, if you see me missing any candy, that's normal, that's part of the process. So that's just some tips you should know in advance, and now let's start the video. At the start, already try to search for candy that's laying around. As you can see, I messed up my start there. I could have saved maybe 2 seconds there. Go into this house, immediately turn to the left and collect the candy that's on the side there. Go into the living room area here and collect all of the candy there. Open this door, collect this candy here. The candy is often different. Maybe you won't find that much on your first run, but this was actually my first try. I only recorded one game and it was this, so it's really not that hard. Then you go into this building on the side, go the route I'm taking, collect the candy that's on the shelves here, just like this. Then jump on here because sometimes there's candy on the side. In the bookshelves there's always at least one candy under normal circumstances. Now run up the stairs and don't turn left or right. It's not worth it because we're going to go back here. Just go straight and take all of the things that are on the shelf here. Collect all of that. Now go to the enchantment table. There is almost always a bit of candy around the enchantment table. Open these doors here. Go to the sleeping room area here. And now we're going back to the place you already saw the candy from earlier. Now go to the side here. Try to go as fast as possible here. I was pretty lucky with the candy here, but even if you only have like 30 at this point, you can still easily do the 60. It's really not that big of a deal. So just run through here. Don't waste too much time on looking into corners. Only take the most obvious candy here. I wasted a lot of time looking into corners here. That's exactly what you shouldn't do. Now we're gonna look for another unlooted house. But instead of going on the ground to the other house, we're going on the roofs. So I saw that over there's a house that is still unlooted, so we're trying to get there, but we're using the roofs because there's candy on the roofs to actually get to that house. As you can see, we're trying to get to that house over there. You can already see it's this one. I'm looking if that's the right one, and it is. So I'm just going in here, trying to find my way into here and seeing if it's actually unlooted, and it is. This part of the strat is can be very different for you. If there is no unlooted house, or if the unlooted house is somewhere else, then you just gotta go into the other direction. Then just start looting the house. I did something very stupid here. I just jumped off. That could have saved me maybe another 10 seconds, and I almost lost my run to this guy because this guy was then also starting to come up. Here, just open the doors. There's almost always something in there, but there wasn't this time. As you can see, I was already very close. If I didn't mess up that much, I would have gotten it way earlier. Yeah. Now I realized I had 2 left, and I remembered that there was one candy that I almost lost my run to, that I wanted to get on the tree here, and that there's another one on the roof over there. So I just got those 2 and I was done with 38 seconds, almost 40 seconds to spare. So maybe this seems like a big deal to you, but the achievement really isn't that hard. If you really know what you're doing and where you're going, then it shouldn't be too big of a problem.